Hello, Brian with Big Boy Adventures. Heading out on this bright and sunny but cold January day. I'm at Hueston Woods State Park in Ohio. It's not very far from my house. I thought I'd do a little exploring around the park today. We've got the covered bridge here, in case you haven't seen that. It was built not too long ago. Pretty neat. There's a little creek that goes down below it. We can check out that area. And then up here I've noticed there is a good-sized creek. I believe it's 4 Mile Creek that comes around the road. And there are some waterfalls up there. We'll see if I can't get back there today, take a look at them. It's a beautiful day, nice and cold. Should have some good-looking ice to check out. And why don't you come along with me? Thanks. Well, here we are at Hueston Woods. Taking a little walk in the snow. Hadn't been out for a while. I apologize about that. I want to try and get a little better about uploading, producing content for my channel. My wife was the one who suggested to maybe go to the Hueston Woods covered bridge and explore it. So this was built in 2012. This is I think it's Butler Israel Road here. Some of the days when I go home from my job, I can take what I like to refer to as the scenic route. I actually go up around Hueston Woods and drive through here and through the covered bridge on the way home. And it's very relaxing. Nice scenery, farm fields, sunsets. It's nice. This bridge is pretty large. This road was closed for a little while they did it. It's all wooden. We'll go inside, see if we can't get a good look at some of the woodwork. I'm going to go over here, actually cross over to the sidewalk portion. They do have an area that's separated for pedestrian traffic. It goes over what I believe is 4 Mile Creek here. It is pretty high right now. A lot of it's frozen over. You can see that behind me. I'll get some other shots here in a minute. We're going to go in the bridge. A little bit of traffic today. A couple cars have gone by. Nice clear cold water. There are some trails here on the other side of the bridge. There's a little picnic area. We're just nearby a campground area also. So there's a lot to do at Hueston Woods State Park if you haven't ever been there. There's only a few state parks in Ohio. I'm lucky to have one so close by. Besides lots of trails, the lodge, there's cabins if you wanted to rent something there. Also, Acton Lake. Pretty big sized lake. Great for kayaking. There's a nature center also. So it's nice having it so close by. Also, mountain bike trails were added a few years ago. If you're into that, you can go mountain biking there. Pardon me if you hear my phone go off. I'm keeping track of my hike today. So there was a truck here earlier, somebody in the car idling. I decided to leave them alone and park elsewhere. There's a trail that goes back off this way in the woods. There's a real steep hill that this other road where you leave the park is on. Real steep hill. There's some houses at the top. It's almost there, right behind their house. It's a steep drop off. And I did go back there one day. There's kind of ends. There's little waterfalls and places like that to cross. I don't know if I'll do that today, a little on the cold side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down by the water here, check out under the bridge in the creek. We're going to go around the other side and see if I can't get to these waterfalls that I've seen. They're probably frozen, so it could be cool. Great job. Well, an area I was going to park at before, just over here. It's down a little lower. I didn't want to get stuck down in there in my car. A snowplow just came through and plowed it, so maybe we'll go check that out. And then I found this here in the brush, and it looks brand new. Now, if anybody can help me, I believe this is a cart to carry an oxygen bottle, and it was back here in the snow. So either somebody dumped it here, or somebody came here on a hike with themselves or someone else with an oxygen bottle and then left it, or they abandoned it. So either way, it's slightly on the strange side, I would say. Maybe I'll just leave it here in the middle so anybody can they thought, oh yeah, shoot, I forgot my oxygen bottle holder. I better go pick that up. There's a little trail up here towards where the waterfalls are. We'll see if I can see them and if I can see an area that's possible to get across or down towards. I'd like to get closer if I could. Doesn't look good. The problem is with the ice, I can't tell what areas are real deep or how frozen it is. I can see where the waterfall area would be, but they are frozen. I'll see if I can get a shot of it. I wonder if there's just some way to get across this. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. We're probably about 40 feet wide here. The ice looks to be thick, but it's fast-moving water below it. I'm assuming it's kind of deep there in the middle. I can't get a good look at it because of the snow. But the waterfalls... Let me see if I can get up here. I don't want to fall in the water. That would be cool. Yeah, it's a little slippery. All right, get a little farther. Okay. Now, let's go up here by the road. Let's see if we can see a little better. Oh, we'll have a better view here, definitely. When I say waterfall, I guess it's more of a step area, but it is frozen solid. It's right down here. It's pretty wide. It's maybe 2-3 feet high. There's some water coming under it. I can see it bubbling up there. Let's see. Right there. See, the water's going under all that ice and coming up. And then farther on, everything's frozen. Let's see what I can see. Well, this road that comes down here looks like it's slowly eroding. They've moved the guardrail in a little bit, and it's almost eroded right up to the edge of the road here. It's pretty high up. This eventually will give way, I'm sure, one day. As I'm close here, I can see it's reinforced by giant steel I-beams, at least 1, 2, 3, 4 pounded in through the soil to help hold this up. It is pretty high. Yeah, there's the waterfall. There's a lot of water coming through there. Let's get a good look at this. Right there. I will have to return here when it's a little clearer. Or I can figure out some way to get over to the other side and start from there. Perhaps if I can hike my way through where these power lines are and then come down that way. We'll see. Maybe another day. There is a sledding hill over here. We'll go check that out. Almost the top of the sledding hill at Hueston Woods. Not really enough snow yet to go down it. Big picnic area. That's where my car is. Way down there. Over here, this road goes down, meets up with this other road, and then goes across the covered bridge, which is right over that way. And down there's a picnic area where I was at, a creek. That's where the waterfall area is. I think if I want to get down there, I'd have to hike in along where those power lines are. And I would be able to get down there, I think, down to the waterfalls. We'll have to see. Try that another day. Maybe a little warmer. I might go check and see if I can find the bald eagles. Later, gators. A little area, pull off. I don't think I've ever been up here before. It's also a public hunting area, which I think we're out of season right now. Hopefully, right? But we've already gone up quite a bit, and probably 30 feet altitude of where I started. The trees are all marked with green paint, and it's kind of a little trail I'm on. There seems to be another set of footprints since it snowed, so can't be totally lost, right? Well, we'll just see what we can see, I guess. Give me an excuse to get outside. Oops, sorry. Let's see how far this thing goes out. Not bad. Beautiful clear day. It's better than wind blowing in your face. It's not bad when you can go outside and breathe okay. Not have your glasses fog up and freeze because you have a scarf over your face. The problem with scarves lies in the people that wear glasses. I was jogging the other day and it was so cold I had to wear a thing over my face. And of course, you exhale and immediately fogs up on your glasses and then tries to freeze. If you don't have glasses, you don't have any trouble. Fog just blows away. So, I don't know. Maybe there's a way around that. Breathe through a snorkel. Kind of reached the top here. There's a big tree. I think it's a beech tree. But it is something weird hanging from it. But apparently it's the destination because everybody's carved their initials in it. Although the trail continues on. The thing I saw up there is just a big rotten branch hanging down. Looks like a piece of fabric, but it's not. I'll show you what I can show you. We are at a high point up here. Here's the tree. Yes, WR and BB. Something from '05. Everybody has left their names. Oh, NW and BB apparently broke up with WR. What says the Crinkles? Handlers. 14. Large tree though. Big stuff. Green marks on the trees over here, so the trail must continue. You know, if the conditions aren't too brutal, I almost prefer hiking. Woodpecker. Let's see if I can hear it. I almost prefer hiking in the winter. Less people. It's usually quieter. A little more peaceful. And you can gather a little more information from tracks. Just because in the springtime or in the summer, obviously if it's muddy or whatever, in the dirt, it's hard to see what's happening. But, you know, when animals are out walking, do you think they know they're leaving tracks behind that can be followed easily? I don't know. Well, I'm going up over a ridge here. And we're going back down again. So, I've never been over here, so hopefully I'm not going on private property and leaving the park. There's usually signs that indicate park boundaries, so should be good. But I don't think I've ever been back here before. Usually I like a hiking stick, but it's hard to manipulate a hiking stick and camera at the same time. I'm going downhill. Let's hold on to the trees, make sure I don't wipe out. Whoop, a little slippery. Hang on, Brian. All right. Let's see what's down here. At least one other person's been down here. Looks like two sets of tracks, to be honest with you. Still following the green markers, so that's good. At least somebody's been here to... it's marked for some reason. Nearby a road over here. Hopefully this loops back and it's not a cut through. It's always more fun to take a loop, I think, than just turn around and backtrack the same way you just came. Now here's a green arrow pointing the way I just came. So hopefully that's not a good sign or a bad sign. Okay, so the person I was following, what I thought was a trail, goes off this way. There's no green dots anymore. The green dots go right over here to a road. Oh, I know where this is. Hold on a second. This is by, I think that's by Cedar Falls Trails. I'm going to go over here and take a look. But this is the green circles here. See on the trees? So I followed them to this far. All right. This is definitely either a camping area or a little picnic area because it's a loop. Should probably get back to the trail. I don't want to get too far off. Well, if somebody finds us laying in the snow, now you know what happened. An adventure. pirate property. I'm down by the marina. They have an advertisement here. Welcome to Hueston Woods State Park. And they sell their own marinara sauce, I guess. Probably pretty good. We're going to look for the bald eagle. The lake, totally frozen over behind me. Totally frozen. These are the boat docks here. Something in the boat rental area here is beeping. But yeah, the lake is totally frozen solid, it looks like. Well, not solid, but at least the top inch. Kayaking out here quite a bit this past summer. It was good times. Now, what I saw on Facebook was that the bald eagle was hanging out down by the boat ramps, which are right over here. Baby bald eagle. Now, they said there were two. Last summer, or the summer before, I heard there was one nesting on the other side, and people used to sit here with binoculars and look over there. Now, Kathy and I, my wife and I, kayaked over to the other side. Once or twice, maybe. I don't really think I saw anything. Saw a heron, but I don't think I saw a bald eagle. But, you know, with the snow, if you weren't paying attention, you could walk right off the edge into the damn lake. It's all covered, no tracks or anything, no, just flat. So, I'm on the dock. See that? That's the water right there. You gotta be careful. Let's see if we can see bald eagle. Now, the photograph that I did see of it, you know, typically, me anyways, when I think of a bald eagle, dark yellow beak, white head. But when they're little, they do not look like that. It almost just looks like a big hawk. So we'll see. We got the docks up out of the water. It's interesting how some of these trees, they got all their leaves and they're all dead, but they never fell off. What makes that happen? See that? Now, how can that be? Well, don't see any large bird sitting in any of the tree branches here. I'll keep my eye out on the way back. Oh! What I will do is walk over to the nature center, see see what sort of animals they have there. Bathrooms closed for the season. Ramp, restroom replacement. This project was funded. We're sorry, but this restroom was closed for the season. If you gotta go potty and you would like a flush toilet, you have to go to the lodge. Isn't that the case? The man keeping the little guy down. You can go to the bathroom, buddy, but you have to poop in the woods. We're going to go see what's available at the Nature Center. It's also the park office here. So, rangers. Well, there is a bald eagle here, but it belongs in captivity. It must have been injured. Hornbill. I think I'm interrupting his nap. Let's see what's around the corner. Well, here's a cougar, and he's looking at me like he wants to tear my face off. He just got this attitude like, if this fence were in here, you'd be mine. Got a big tail. Right? Where's your name? What's your name? Keller? Death Spawn? Oh boy, yeah, he wants to get me. If I move this way, he wants to keep an eye on me if I go behind this post. Yeah, here I am. Over here. I'll go behind here. Let's see now. Oh, look at that. He thought I was going around the corner, and he wanted to eat my face. He looks fast. I'll go over down here, and then see if he's gone already. Look at that. He wants to start pacing and get me. I'll do one more time, but this time I will go over here. Yeah, he's already down here. Oh, he doesn't like my game. How are you? Did you want to enjoy some kibbles and bits? Oh, don't do that. Hello. We're gonna get my glove and get out of here. Well, so goes our Hueston Woods adventure today. No wild bald eagle, but we did see a bald eagle, so check. Lots of frozen water, check. Lots of bright sun, check. Face getting a little bit cold. We did have a good time. It'd be nice to come here in the warmer weather, do some kayaking, maybe show you some videos of that. Hueston Woods, if you're in Southwest Ohio, it's a great park. Plenty to do. Trails, hiking, paintball courses, sledding, golf course, tennis courts over at the lodge. They have a pool, a restaurant. You can rent a cabin in the woods. What else? Archery range, mountain bike trails, lots of fossil hunting. Part of it's called the American Discovery Trail. Goes, I don't know how far west it goes. I don't know if it goes all the way to the west coast, but it goes through Hueston Woods and continues on to the east coast. Check that out, the American Discovery Trail. So, from Hueston Woods, Brian with Big Boys Adventures from the frozen lake.